What is going on YouTube? Carlo here. Welcome to the vlog. This is the channel where we talk about sneakers, life, and tech. And for this episode, I am thrilled, excited even, to bring you guys my unboxing and on-feet review of the Jordan 1 React. Let's go! Hey, if you guys haven't subscribed to the channel yet, please make sure that you do so. We are about to wrap up our latest giveaway. We're giving away a Nike React Element 87 Undercover. It is in collaboration with Undercover. And apart from that, we are also giving away a Nike Classic Nylon Cortez sneaker. And lastly, we are also giving away an Adidas Superstar 80s Primeknit. So many sneakers. But yeah, we are giving those sneakers away. We're also giving away an OPPO smartphone. The mechanics for both giveaways can be found down below in the description box. But you guys have to be subscribed, so make sure you hit that subscribe button now. Nike first introduced the React technology, the midsole cushioning technology that you guys see here, with the Nike Epic React Flyknit. Eventually, they made different variations from the Odyssey React to the Legend React, and the sneaker that I have here today is actually the new one, the Phantom Epic React Flyknit, which has no laces. Now, after the performance type of React powered sneakers, they went to lifestyle. We saw the Nike Element React 87. This is the more expensive version, but you also have like a more affordable version, of course, with the Nike React Element 55. And after that, we started seeing Nike put the React technology on more classic silhouettes, more iconic silhouettes. And of course, the first one of the more notable one is this. This is the Nike Presto React. So you have the Presto upper with the React midsole. Jordan followed soon eventually, or I think they actually even went before the Presto React when they came out with the Jordan Proto React, which we'll also talk about at the end of this video. Which leads us to today. You have one of the most iconic, beautiful, timeless sneakers ever made, the Jordan 1. Came out in 1985. People have been loving it to this day, making it one of the most timeless pieces to wear. However, today, they changed it up. They didn't just change the midsole, they changed a lot of things. Let's start with our unboxing and on-feet review of the Jordan 1 React. Now, the box is not your typical black and red Jordan 1 box, but you do have like that gold Jumpman logo at the top, and then you have the details of the shoe here along the sides of the box. Let me just read it out loud for you guys. It says here, Air Jordan 1 High React. Official colorway is black, white, gym red. I did go a full size up. I typically go like super size 1 up when it comes to my Jordans and even sometimes my Nikes, because I find Nike sneakers to be a bit more snug. So if you have narrow feet, you're probably good going through to size, or maybe at the most a half size up. So if you pop the box open, you have the tissue paper with the 23, of course. That's Michael Jordan's number. And then, boom, here you guys have it. This is a Nike Jordan 1 React. So what's so special about the Jordan 1 React? Now, apart from the React midsole, which we will talk about in a bit, they actually made a lot of changes with the overall design aesthetic. The Jordan 1 is usually sleek, muted, and kinda, asymmetrical when it comes to the overall design. When compared to this one, it's more futuristic. It has a lot of overemphasized and over-exaggerated design elements, which we will go through one by one. First, let's talk about the swoosh that you have on the lateral side of the sneaker. It is like a 3D type of swoosh that juts out a bit, so it's kind of thick compared to your typical like leather swoosh, which you can actually find on the medial side of the shoe. So this one is flat. This one is three-dimensional. Next up, you have to talk about the leather. When it comes to the leather, you usually have a mix of tumbled and nice quality leather when it comes to the Jordan 1s. This looks like some sort of treated, what do you call this, like tumbled leather? I'm not too sure. And then you have mesh here at the middle part of the sneaker and mesh for the tongue. And again, some sort of like crumply leather here at the back of the heel of the shoe. If you move to the middle, you have this giant red stripe that cuts across the tongue that says Jordan 1 React Jordan 1, written at the very top together with the Jumpman logo over here. But even bigger than the red stripe and bigger than that jutted out swoosh are the laces. You have gigantic black rope laces that are actually kind of hard to tie and, you know, secure with this shoe. If you move to the back of the tongue, it actually says here, let me just read it out loud for you guys: Jumpman inspired by greatness, designed for flight. One last thing, this is a detail that I actually don't like. They messed up the Air Jordan like wing logo that you usually find here. They removed all the details and it just looks like a silhouette of the previous logo. So what do I personally think of the style? I think it's edgy. I think it's polarizing. It's definitely not something that everybody will like. I find it's just okay. I mean, it's not good. It's not a home run. It's not something that would make me salivate over it. It's just okay. Now let's get to the React midsole. I like what I mentioned earlier. The React is one of Nike's latest technologies to improve cushioning and overall performance with their sneakers. Now, one touch of the React midsole of the Jordan 1 React can immediately tell you that this is not the same when it comes to the cushioning that we first saw with the Nike Presto React, or even with the React Epic React Flyknits, or all of the other previous sneakers that had React. This is the hardest implementation of React I've seen to date. Just pressing it, there's no like cushiony feel or that soft feel that you're looking forward to when you actually buy like React kicks. So don't expect to have that with this shoe. In fact, on feet, this is the most uncomfortable React sneaker that I've ever worn, and that's not saying that it isn't comfortable. It's just that compared to previous sneakers with React, when your expectations are already set, especially if you've owned React sneakers in the past, it just kind of falls short of expectations. When it comes to the cushioning, you feel it mostly in the middle part and the heel of your foot. You don't really feel a lot when it comes to the forefoot of your, foot. To give you guys context, it is still far more comfortable than your traditional Jordan 1. But then again, the Jordan 1 hasn't always been known to be the most comfortable shoe. So the big question now is, do I recommend the Jordan 1 React? At 8,500 pesos, which is the local SRP here in the Philippines, I kind of find it hard to recommend 100%, mainly because I just feel that the Jordan 1 is such a classic and timeless shoe that if you want to change it up, you better make sure you're going to make it so much better than what it is today or what it has been in the past. Because if you set expectations of, for example, like putting React, and you're kind of like setting people's mood that it's going to be comfortable, it's going to be more of like a lifestyle everyday shoe, and you fail to deliver on that, or if you don't over deliver on that promise, I just feel that it will just really fall short. And to a certain extent, it kind of feels gimmicky, and it kind of feels really not just there. I mean, I actually had a lot of high expectations of the sneaker. I am a fan of React, fan of Jordan 1, but yeah, put together, at least for this shoe, it's just okay. I mean, at the end of the day, guys, if you want the classics, save for the classics. If that's the appeal of the Jordan 1 silhouette to you, then again, you're better off just saving for shoes that are your typical Jordan 1s that get retroed every now and then anyway. However, that's not to say that Jordan brand doesn't make great React sneakers. So just as much as I'm not feeling the Jordan 1 React, I am totally loving the Nike Proto React. Now, this shoe has been slept on here in the Philippines. They're actually selling in outlets, specifically the Titan basketball outlet over at Soledad in Laguna. So you can actually buy this for just like 5,000 pesos or $100. Usually sells for like 7,000 or 8,000 pesos, 130, 140 US. Now, the great thing about this shoe is that it's really built to maximize the React technology that we've all grown to love. The right balance of cushioning, the right balance of comfort and support from heel to toe you get with the shoe. Apart from that, the upper is kind of water resistant, so it's actually perfect for the weather that we're getting into here in the Philippines, and it's super easy to wear because of the basic black and white colors. And lastly, that pop that you get with the strap at the back with the hints of red kind of gives, I don't know, like tech wear vibes. Not too sure about that, but yeah, I'm really loving this sneaker, the Proto React. So if you guys are looking for an everyday comfortable sneaker that won't break the bank, try to find your way to the Nike, well, not the Nike outlet, the outlet of Titan over at Soledad, and try to cop a pair of this one. It comes in multiple colors, feels amazing on feet, great value for money. I personally highly recommend this one. And now we get to our power-up words of wisdom for today. And I want to talk about one thing, failure. And we're going to take a lesson from the guy who inspired the shoe that I'm talking about anyway here in the first place. Of course, I'm talking about Michael Jordan. One of his favorite quotes that I have is this: failure makes me work even harder. Michael Jordan has never been always successful. When he was starting out in the NBA, he actually met failure a lot of times. I remember he got knocked off the first time the Bulls got to the playoffs on the first round. Then they got swept by the Celtics, I think if not 1 year or 2 years. And then after that, they got beat up by the Pistons again. And it was only after that when he was able to really turn things around for the Bulls. And I think there's such a big lesson there that we all have to look at. Some of the very best basketball players that I've seen, from Michael Jordan to Kobe Bryant, obsess over their failures in a good way. When I say obsess over their failures, they're trying to take a look at it and dissecting it, strategically analyzing it, how they cannot make those mistakes again, or how they can improve themselves so they can even be better before they made the failures that they had prior. So when you guys fail, be it in sport, in life, in school, in business, always remember the words that Michael Jordan said: failure makes me work even harder. And with that said, I hope you guys are all having a great weekend, and I pray that you all have a meaningful, restful Sunday up ahead. Again, quick reminder, if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, follow me on Instagram, and then click the links down below for the giveaways that are ongoing on the channel. That's it for now. Peace, God bless, what's up, boom.